wise. And this is also a mid-tempo song, but I'd say that the riffage on this song is just so badass that it really gives out the dark feel to the listeners. And I'm sure this is also going to be a really kick-ass live track because you can really just raise your fist in the air and have a good time. This song is definitely one of those songs that has a lot of harmonies with me and Arttu that we really just wanted to put them in as many places as we could, of course in good taste. And anyway, this also has the harmony solo with me and Arttu, which is really, I think it's just really kick-ass. And this was actually one of those songs that we had the riffs actually written for a long time, but we just didn't know how to put this song together. But then I remember it was just one evening that we were at the rehearsal place. We just started jamming this song like we usually do, and then all of the riffs just went really naturally into place, and we were like, fuck yeah, let's do this. And I think one of the things that really stands out in this song is basically the whole ending to this, that it's just, I'd almost say that it gets into like an Iron Maiden kind of feel to it, because it has just like a pretty slow pace, but anyway it has really cool harmonies, and it's just like one of those endings that it builds up, and it has a really cool and epic feel to it. And it has a couple of the coolest solos that me and Arttu have done in my opinion. And then it builds up to the end, which has the harmonies, and then the song just ends, fades away. I think it's fucking beautiful. And well, as the title almost says, this song is just about this character who has seen so much shit throughout his life that he just wants to rip his eyeballs out and say fuck it. Rage me up. Now we're doing stuff fucking fast. This was one of the first tracks that we also wrote for the upcoming album, and I think this was also one of the first songs that we basically brought in some new kind of aspects and new elements to the music, and I think you can hear that also. But anyway, this song starts out with a pretty crossover type riff, and then it gets into basically one of the more simple riffs that we've ever done, but it's anyway a really fast and really aggressive riff. It gets into just like crazy mad fucking vocals. But then anyway in the chorus you have a bit of almost, cleaner vocals that you can hear what I'm saying for the first time ever, which is pretty cool. And then anyway, it has also a really like gang shout chorus that people can really get into, just rage me up. And after that it gets into like a pretty funny kind of part of the song, which actually I think it was myself and Austin. We perfected this part. It's just, we've been calling it the samba part ourselves. It's just like a kind of bridge for the song where people can just wonder what the fuck is happening. And after that it gets into one of the most aggressive riffs again, where you can just jump up and down. And actually this song is one of those songs that it's just filled with riffs. It's just riff after riff after riff. And of course you can hear like the more old school Lost Society in this song. And then, well, for the ending of the song, it's just, we started thinking that is there any possibility that we could play even faster? And then everyone was like, fuck yeah, so then we just did it. So basically the last 20 seconds of the song is just us going insane with our instruments, doing everything as fast as possible. And I mean, this song also carries out basically the theme of just, a revolution and doing stuff our way. And Rage Me Up it's just a song about rebellion and Lost Society doing whatever the fuck we want to do. Alright, then we get into the ultimate touring song, which is of course Hangover Activator. And obviously this song was just written purely about stuff that we've seen on the road, stuff that's happened on the road. Just basically having a good time playing some rock and roll, stuff like that. And I think this is one of the songs that the listeners can get into it a bit easier maybe than some of the tracks, because this carries out a lot of the old school aspects of Lost Society. And I think the funny thing is also that this song has a lot of like kind of rock and roll and punk rock influences with some of the riffs that you can just hear that we're just having a good time while playing them, but at the same time it's just, you know, it's fucking adrenaline all the time, a real adrenaline rush. And anyway, this has also one of the things that maybe we're known for in some ways with mine and Octo's solo battle, which I think is really cool, because I mean, you gotta have a solo battle in every fucking album, stuff like that. But anyway, this also has one of the coolest bridge riffs that we have. It just first, you know, we build it up, we build it up, we build it up, then it fucking explodes. Then we go half tempo with it, which was actually our producer's idea, which was really cool. And I think this song is just from start to finish one of those songs that I usually just run around the stage, obviously. And I mean, this has a lot of adrenaline in it, and it has just a lot of good feels in the song. And of course, it's really cool to play and listen always, because you just start thinking about the tour life and how awesome it is. So, see you guys on the road.